Hello boys, hello girls. This is the second video about how to learn to draw beautiful geometric drawings based on the regular 8-pointed star polygon. If you want to learn to draw something similar to these models you can see here, please, you have to start watching the first video I did to help you to learn to draw something similar to these models. Okay, good. So we finished in the previous video, we finished here. Good. We have divided this circle into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we have drawn the regular 8-pointed star polygon. And now we are going to divide this space into 2 equal parts, this space into 2 equal parts, this space into 2 equal parts. So these arcs, we are going to divide them into 2 equal parts. Why? Well, I want you to think, to observe these models. Each one is different, but all of them follow the same rules, the same underlined rules. All of them divide these arcs into 2 equal parts. All of them. Look, please. So in all of them you can find the middle point between the first 8 points we did. Look, this is the middle point between this and this, the middle point between this one and this one. Okay, good. I strongly recommended you to do a sketch first. You draw the sketch in a normal piece of computer paper, not in the special drawing paper. This is a sketch. In the sketch you can number the points, but please do not do it in the special drawing paper. Okay, so now we want to divide this into 2. Very good. And this into 2, and so on. Very good. I'm going to start here with points 1 and 2. I want this middle point. This middle point is going to be the point A. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to show it in the sketch. Remember, this is the sketch. Okay, this is the sketch. Please do not number the points in the final art. Okay, so here please do not number the points. We're going to use it to learn. So we are going to divide this arc into 2. I'm going to draw the angle bisector between 1 and 2. I am going to open the compass more than half between 1 and 2. I'm going to draw this arc, and later I'm going to draw this arc, and I'm going to join this point with this point. I'm going to stop here, please. So this is going to be point A, but remember, please, this is the sketch. Please do not number the points in the final art. Not here, please. This is only to practice. We're going to, now, we want points B, C, D, E, F, H, no, F, G, J, H. Very good. So the way we're going to get the other points is by transferring. We're going to transfer this length. Look, this length. We're going to transfer this here. B, C, D, etc. Good. But remember, please do not number or name. Do not number or name the points in the final art. Good. So this is a special drawing paper. What we're going to do here is to divide the arcs into two. Remember, we open the compass more than half. We do this arc. Sorry. This is not okay. This is not good. And we draw one arc starting in one with exactly the same length. Here. And now please, I'm going to join this point with this point. Sorry, I can't see this very well. Good. So this is A, but I do not number it. Well, I do not name it. Now I'm going to transfer this distance, this length. I am going to transfer this length here to get the middle points. Good. We've almost finished. Very good. All of them. Now we have A, B, C, D, etc. Very good. What to do now? Now is the moment to explain you something very important. Very good. We're going to observe the models once more. Now we have the middle points. We have this. Look. Now we're going to choose points we already have in the drawing, and we're going to join these middle points. If just obtain it, we're going to join them following a regular pattern to get our, how could I say it, our star that seems to be below this one. Very good. Look, this point, this student, we're going to discover what he did. Look, what he did was to join this point with this point. This is what he did. And then he joined this point with this point. Look. Then he joined this point with this point. So he did this triangles, well, not triangle, yes, following the same regular pattern. So this point with this point and so on. Okay, I think you realize what he did. Good. When he finished, he decided to draw this beautiful geometric design, but following a regular pattern. So it's very, very important that you do not draw your lines randomly. You have to follow a regular pattern. We're going to look at a different one. This one. We're going to discover what this student did. This point. This student erased the circle. She didn't want to draw the circle. Very good. So it's possible to erase the circle. And she wanted to join this point with this point. So she did something different. Remember, this student did this. He joined this point with this point. And this girl did something different. She did it. She joined this point with this point. But she stopped here. You have to stop drawing the line the moment you reach the first star lines. So she joined this with this point, but she stopped here and joined this with this point, but she stopped here. Good. I think you have an idea about what to do. Okay. Later, this person decided to divide this space into two, following the method I have already explained it to you, which is with the angle bisector. This student did something different. We're going to discover what she did. This point. What she did was to join this point with this one, but she stopped here. She stopped drawing the line here. She didn't continue. Okay, so what she did was to stop here. She started, but she stopped here. Okay, what I mean is, when you have this, when you have reached this point of drawing, what you have to do is to decide what points are you going to join with these ones. Maybe this point, maybe this point, maybe this point, okay, or maybe this one. I don't know. I'm going to do, well, let me give me a minute to think. What I'm going to do is to I have to make my decision. I'm going to join this with this, for instance, or with this. Yes, with this. So I'm going to start this point with this point, but I am going to stop here. Stop. Just stop here, please. Now, the equivalent to this point is this point. So, what I do is to go from here to here, but stop here, please. Okay? This one goes with this, because if I did it here to join here, I have to join all of them. So this is the points I'm going to join with. So this one from here, but I stop here, please. Stop. So I think you see what I do. from here to here, but I start drawing and stop. From here to here, I start drawing and I stop. From here to here, I start drawing, but I stop here. And I continue doing the same until I'm finished. I join here this point to this point, but I stop here. This point goes to this point, but I stop here. Okay, and so on. Well, I've almost finished, all the time following the same pattern. Good. Maybe I want to divide it's one into two, maybe not. It's your decision. So it's your decision whether to join this with one point or another one, but you always have to follow a regular pattern. It's your decision if you divide it into two or not. The student has divided this into two, this hasn't. So I think now you have an idea about, and remember, if you draw a composition in the center, it also has to follow a regular pattern, please. Look, it's also possible to draw some arcs with the compass, not freehand, and following a regular pattern, please. Okay. You always have to follow a regular pattern. Even though you've started following the same rules, you can get different original drawings. Good. I think now you know how to, well, now you have an idea about how to get geometric compositions based on the 8-pointed regular star polygon. Well, eventually I have decided to divide this into two. Well, I'm finishing dividing these shapes into two, and I'm going to do something here. I don't know what, I have to think a little bit. Well, first I'm going to divide these shapes into two. Also, I'm going to finish doing it, and I'm going to think about what to do here. Well, I'm not to think a lot. I'm going to do something pretty obvious. I'm sorry, I was not very exact. Sorry, I have to. Okay, good. I had a mistake here. Already corrected this. And give me 1 minute. What to do? Well, I'm going to do another star here. I'm going to join this with a third point to get another star in the middle. Well, this is my decision, so certain elements are compulsory for my students. Others are more, you have more freedom to do others, but you have to follow a regular pattern. If you are one of my students, please. Well, I'm going to do the last line. I don't have time for more. And finish. This is ready for coloring. The last thing we're going to do is to erase this. We don't want auxiliary lines in the special drawing paper. if you are one of my students, please, I want the auxiliary lines in the sketch, but not here. Good. So this is ready for coloring. So now what I should do, but I'm not going to do it because I don't have time. I wish I had time. Is what I should do was to color into the ink. Okay, if you are one of my students, please do not redraw freehand. You have to redraw with a ruler and with the compass adapter if you are going to do arcs. So please look, pay attention. This is the color here in this drawing was done with color pencils, and this girl decided to redraw the lines in black felt pen, but please use a ruler and a black felt pen or any other color felt pen, but please do not redraw freehand. And to redraw the circle, please, what you have to do, well, sorry, what I was saying was that if you want to redraw the circle in ink, because this is something very advisable, you have to redraw the lines and arcs in ink, but please, if you do it with the compass and adapter. Don't do it freehand if you are one of my students, please. If you want to pass. If you don't want to pass, do whatever you want, but if you want to pass, please do not do it freehand. Bye bye, see you in the next video.